On the positive side of diversity and promoting inclusion and things like that, certainly a lot of employers in the last few months, with all of the things that have been happening, have been really thinking about how can they create a more inclusive workplace, how can they make sure that their employees are representative of the population and their community and things like that. And we've specifically had some employers ask us, if they want to target specific groups, if they want to really encourage Indigenous or Black individuals to apply for their jobs, for example, is that something that an employer is allowed to advertise in a job posting? Are there any concerns with specifically saying something like Black and Indigenous individuals or other people of color are encouraged to apply? And then is there any language that maybe would go over the line on that, or that employers should be aware of?
That's also a great question. It's not, the answer to this is both legal and in a way, unfortunately, not legal. The legal answer to this is you don't want to single out people who cannot apply. If you want to encourage people to apply, that's great. You can say BIPOC people, for example, or people of color, or people from the LGBTQ community, or Indigenous groups are encouraged to apply. You can say that. You can encourage everyone to apply. What you can't say is, and what you shouldn't say, is that these groups are preferred. Because if they're preferred, then that means two individuals who have the exact same characteristics otherwise would say, well, you did not choose me because you didn't consider me part of, the BIPOC community, but I am. Well, am I not brown enough for you? These are the types of, questions that employees ask themselves if they don't end up getting a position that is advertising these types of things. I think there's absolutely nothing wrong with saying that people, any group, you can encourage them to apply, and that is good. But to say that we're only going to be hiring from this group, that's not going to go well on multiple fronts. But also, you may be viewed, and this is the non-legal part of this, you may be viewed as trying to just ride the coattails of something that is actually happening, and it's more of a publicity stunt or a marketing sort of approach to this. If you were to say, we're doing this now for this very group, it is too much in your face. Just from a litigation standpoint, I don't like that type of, I don't want to defend someone. I mean, I'll defend, I would, but there are better ways of encouraging people to apply for you to have a more diverse background or diverse workforce. Yes, you can. And it's good to encourage everyone to apply who are from certain groups that are disadvantaged, but don't close the doors on other groups. Because, it can be interpreted in a way that is just not helpful to you, both legally and PR-wise.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think, it is especially for a lot of industries that maybe hadn't given a lot of thought to this in the past. It's good to know, what they really should be doing. And I think the way you answered the second part of that question really speaks to sort of, again, that like good faith intent, right? That you're not specifically trying to just check a box and say, well, now look what we're doing, but you're actually genuinely trying to reach more candidates. And really that's a benefit for everyone if you can reach more candidates and encourage people from any specific group to apply.
Always encouraging is a good thing, but when you start deciding to only tailor for a certain group, then it may come across more as opportunistic than a genuine attempt at having a diverse workforce.